Hi guys, I'm back again for another unboxing video. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, artwork by Danielle Noel, a 53 card deck and guidebook. A very beautiful deck. They just came out January 7th. Hay House Publishing, as you can see on the back. I can't really see all the cards on the internet, so this is a surprise for me. I was dying to open these. My husband pre-ordered them over Christmas for me, so it's part of my Christmas card collection deck, if you want to call it. So I took the shrink wrap off to save a little time. Oh, something different. Wow, I love that. Whoops. So a good box, good guidebook, lots of pages. Let's see. I love reading the guidebook, and you can see a little bit about the author and the artist. And, you know, I can't stress the fact that you need to look through your guidebook with all cards. And no matter what, you know, cards they are, even if they're tarot cards and you know you're a tarot master, you know all about tarot, there's always another interpretation somewhere from spirit. That's where basically we get all the messages. Oh, this is a lot of good pages, a lot of illustrations. I love that. I love when it's like a lot of things written about each card, a lot of different meanings, I should say. And this looks like a good book to read. Okay. So anyways, I have another deck by Rebecca Campbell. I love her cards, so I'm sure these are just as beautiful. Okay, look at the back. The backing is, I love the colors. You know, pastels speak to me for some reason. They just have this beautiful energy with pastels, and you know, so white, so bright. They remind me of you know, kind of like a fluffy cloud, kind of like the heavens. And I hopefully, and I will shuffle, and hopefully I will get a message. And if not, that's fine, we can just check out the cards. But I do like to shuffle. Very easy to shuffle. You know, it's nice to have the coating. I love the coating. Makes it easier for, well, when you have someone else shuffling them, because sometimes it's like they get sticky, and you know, you really want them to be shuffled when you're giving a reading. With every reading, I pre-shuffle like maybe about 5 minutes. I just keep shuffling while I'm talking. You know, in any reading that I'm doing, I just have this habit of shuffling. Like, I have so many cards that I still haven't unboxed yet, and you know, I can take them apart and just keep shuffling them, not look at the cards, although it'll be like extremely difficult for me. But anyways, I'm so far really liking the quality. The quality matters the most, and Hay House always does a phenomenal job with all their cards. Okay, so all right, the Cosmic Heart, Devotion, Potency, Make Your Life a Moving Prayer. Oh, beautiful. You see, that the artwork really matters. You could just start dreaming into it. It's just so beautiful. Star Family. Oh, I love stars. That is just gorgeous. I'm not going to read underneath because it's going to take so much time when I can just be showing the cards. That's what we all want to see, right? Star Brothers. Ooh, that's beautiful. I love birds. It's nice to see, you know, so many new decks coming out that have that like that energy. Oh, that's beautiful. Like that, I don't know, that like mystical. Everybody is unique. I have to say, you know, each year they come out, and this is I'm sorry. Oh, let's look at that again. Now, apologies, you know, are not always appropriate for everything, but you know, like this is a beautiful card. As I was saying, you know, the cards that are coming out nowadays, oops, I got something coming up. I thought I took my Wi-Fi off, but I guess I didn't. The cards that all look Earth School, they look very kind of dreamy almost. So it looks like almost every card deck has that feeling, but these are a little bit different. Lost Lands, Soul Memories. Oh, that is beautiful. Looks like a dream. And you guys might be getting messages from them, so that's why I like to show them individually and let you gaze. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out, and that's true, guys. You know, when it comes to timing, we can't predict timing. No matter how precise you want to get, even with every type of spiritual tool, astrology, numerology, everything we try to predict, sometimes it may somehow come towards like maybe an estimate if that makes sense. But not necessarily that it's always going to pan out the way you want it to, because divine timing, well, it's actually like the way it says, divine timing, and you can't rush it. Surrender to the sweetness. Surrendering your soul, your spirit, everything that you have. Just like that other card we just saw, I'm sorry. That must be a message, because surrender is sweet to sweetness, and I'm sorry. It's just like I'm thinking about these cards a lot, and this is, let's just look at that again. Surrendering, letting go. It's not about surrendering something you love, something you have to give, something that's just there, something that's just causing stagnant energy. Star bathing. Ooh, you know what star bathing? You know, going out in the stars and just release. That's a good way of letting go of tension, letting go of negativities. Karmic relationships. Union, I don't know what that says. Wait a minute. Oron, energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Sorry, guys, I don't have my glasses. I know I always say I'm supposed to put my reading glasses on, but then there'll be a glare. So as you can see, karmic relationships. So here we have a card that represents the karmic relationship. A lot of people ask about the karmic relationships, and they want to know more about the karmic relationships. Karmic relationships are not necessarily always like, oh, that person is with their karmic, or I was with my karmic, or am I with my karmic? Well, not looking at it in such a drastic way. Karmics help us to see the transparent, the energy. That's what's inside of us. Sometimes the karmic on the outside to other people may look like, why are they with that person? That person is just, you know, abusive or negative or whatever. And nobody should be abusive, so I should take that back. Nobody should be with anybody that's abusive. That's my thing. That's like number one with the relationship. But anyways, like as I was saying, karma can sometimes, I'll rephrase that. Mentally, you feel like you're being abused. Mentally, you feel like your mind is just being triggered all the time. So that's something that's within you, not necessarily that they're doing the abusing, okay? So I just wanted to rephrase that. But when you're feeling this karmic connection is mainly helping you to grow, and you may have experienced it in the past, because you wouldn't be thinking, well, I'm just going to stay with my karmic because it's just what I want to do. No, you really know that you know you can't stay with your karmic. You know, you're kind of like, I'm trapped. I know I need to get out, or I need to shy away, or I need to cut off something. And maybe that person you know is with their karmic. Maybe your friend is with your karmic, with their karmic, or your divine partner is with their karmic. Whatever the case is, they need to find something inside themselves, and they need to find what it is that's their inner truth. Like we said, like I was talking about before, divine timing. You know, when it's a perfect timing, things will make sense. Things will come to pass the way it's supposed to be. But you can't focus on the karmic. I know I get a lot of questions about karmic, so I just wanted to rephrase that. Deep cellular healing, and that can trigger like a deep healing as well. When you're with the karmic connection is actually going to help you to grow so that you can heal. That when your divine partner does enter in your life, because like I said, does, not maybe, does, because you're being prepared for it. That's basically what karmics are. We, the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Ooh, new beginnings, changes. Love that. That is beautiful. Lots of spiritual energy around these cards. I can feel it. Child of the cosmos. So when it comes to focusing on what relationship you're on, what relationship you're with, that's different. It's all black, but it's perspective. You know, finding what works for you and at the time being, and not labeling it, is actually what you want to do in order to gain more strength inside your spirit. You can't do this alone. Sometimes we're passing through with different relationships. Sometimes relationships come and go that we don't know. Why did I date this person? Why was I with this person? Was this person somebody I was supposed to be with? Or did I miss the boat? Is there anybody else coming in my life? I hear this too. And this is why I'm going to say, there is somebody for you. There is somebody for everyone. Even if you're with that person or you're not with that person, maybe you're waiting for that person, whatever that is, you know, that's totally what you're going through. Not what anybody else tells you what you need to go through. And remember, it's your stuff. It's what you experience, not what anybody else experienced. Sometimes double mission. Sometimes you have so many areas that you don't know what to focus on, and that's a beautiful card. Light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. And that's the truth, by being you. Because whatever you need to do, you need to find what your heart says, not what other people say. And I was just talking about that, and a card just popped up. Isn't it amazing how the universe works with us to give us these messages? The void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. I'm embracing winter. Although it don't feel like winter all the way, but you know what? I'll still take it. I love it. Less snow. Shh. Okay. Cracked open. Rock bottom. I know I was reading that bottom of it, but you know, sometimes you have to see rock bottom. I don't know, that message just dropped up. And surrender to the economy of life. Yeah, rock bottom. Sometimes you have to hit rock bottom. Sometimes you have to go to the lowest point to see, what was I doing? Why did I go through all of that? Why did I experience all of that? Was that something that was there to hurt me, or was I just, you know, illusioning myself? You know, you're not disillusioning yourself. You're not putting yourself into a place where you created it, because your mind can do certain things, but your spirit is actually guiding you. Your higher self has messages for you, and just listen to it. Focus on it. You know, cards can help reveal things, yes, but when you listen to what your gut says, you know, your intuition grows inside of you. And the more you listen to it, the more you strengthen it, that's going to come out to you even stronger. It's going to come out to you even deeper. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper, okay? Just exactly what I was talking about. That's beautiful. Look a little deeper. Focus on that. Ponder it. That's a beautiful card. I'm going to be meditating on this card. See, I like to get to know these cards a little bit deeper, and, you know, before I start working with them, obviously, because they do have a lot of spiritual meanings, but they are so beautiful that I like to just get to know them, that they become my go-to cards. That's what I do with all my decks back there, and there's stacked up in there, so, and some on that side and some in there. So it's like everywhere you see, I have cards, and, you know, I just love them. I collect them, but I'm not telling you have to do that either. So I'm just, you know, I'm just talking to you guys. The great sever, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Soften to love. I love that. You know what? We all have anger, and maybe because we don't listen to what our inner guides is telling us, that anger sometimes can get the best of us, and don't let it get there. You know what you have to do? You have to just control it. Find what works for you. Find what your spirit says, and inner earth, that's beautiful. Find what your center is telling you, because your soul center is what guides you. It's all from within. Loosen your grip. Loosen your grip a little bit. You know, let it go. Well, I don't mean like literally let it go like in this card, but you know what? That's the way your spirit surrenders. When you surrender, you let go and you loosen your grip so that you can actually be the person who you are. Trust who you are. You know what? Sometimes you have to go to where your roots were. You know, when I say roots, I mean if you're drawn to a place that you've never been there before, yeah, and if it's, you know, maybe in another country that you can't get there, there's roots there. There's past life roots. Maybe you can't get there, but you know what? We live in the wide world that we have internet, and we have, you know, clear pictures and videos that you can get there. I love to look at videos of other places and pictures of different things from around the world, because it does trigger off previous memories from past lives. Try that. Seriously, that's why when I go out, like when I leave the country, I'm always, you know, showing you guys where I'm at, because I know that that's my roots, and you know what? I know that there's other parts that I have roots with, because there's other lives we all live. So you have to go with what your gut is telling you, and you know what? You will find that your spirit will open up even more so when you find your roots. Because if you're being this like person that like you feel like there's a mask up, or there's not being your authentic self, well, you need to release it. And that's where we talk about just releasing all of this. So anyways, these cards are gorgeous. Here's another card right there. It's on the bottom. I didn't have a chance to open up all the cards, or let go of, or let you see all the cards, I should say. I was talking and I found a lot of messages. I'm going to be meditating over these cards. I'm going to definitely read my guidebook, because this deck looks amazing. I love it. And I didn't even start working with it, and I'm loving it already. So until next time, God bless you all. Namaste.